to my channel. Today's video is going to be it kind of goes along with my last couple videos from my Goodwill outlet haul, just because whenever I post those kinds of things from the Goodwill outlet, I get a ton of questions about the Goodwill outlet, what it is, where it is, how do you shop there, what do you do there, just a lot of people don't really realize that it exists, so I get a ton of questions about it, and I just wanted to try and answer a few of those questions quickly in today's video, and give you guys some tips about how to shop there. So first of all, the Goodwill outlet is kind of the clearance center for the Goodwill retail stores. Goodwill gets in a ton of inventory, and it is impossible for them to keep all of that inventory in their retail stores for extended amounts of time because they would just be overflowing with stuff. So they have a certain amount of time that they keep the inventory in their store, and then every week they go through and they pull the inventory and they send it to the clearance center. I had someone ask me one time if this means that, it didn't sell at the retail store, so it's not good stuff, and that's not at all what it is. It just means that, it didn't sell within this amount of time that they allow for the item to sell, so now they're going to move it to the clearance center so that they will have room to bring in new stuff and potentially sell that stuff. So, let me see. These have it. Yeah, so you see these color barbs, they do sale, my Goodwills do sales, red is half off this week, and then if it doesn't sell during the sale, they go through and they pull the rest of the red color barbs, the clothing with the color barbs on it, and then they send that to the clearance center to sell it by the pound, which is what the clearance center is. You go in, you buy, most things are sold by the pound. They do have some furniture and stuff in there that is priced individually. So that is not sold by the pound, obviously, because you can't weigh like a couch or anything like that. But for the most part, all of the hard goods, the shoes, the clothes, they are all sold by the pound. The price per pound is going to vary depending on your region and where you are. At most of my Goodwills, I think it's around $1.40 a pound. I think that's how much it is at pretty much all of them around me. I'm in South Carolina. Occasionally they will have sale days. Well, they will do half off, and it'll be 70 cents a pound. It just depends. So you really need to figure out where your Goodwill outlet center is and contact them, and you can ask them how much it costs per pound. But so in a nutshell, it is a Goodwill store where clothing is thrown into these giant bins. That's why a lot of people call it the bins, and you have to dig through it. And you put it in your cart. Mine have carts. Some of them, I think, do not. Maybe they all have carts, but they're just very difficult to get sometimes because so many people are shopping there. But then you get what you want, and then you take it up to the register, and they weigh it, and they charge you by the pound for what you have. So I hope that kind of explains what the whole store is about and how it works, kind of. So I'm going to go into some tips. If you do decide to go to your Goodwill outlet store, I hope these will help you in terms of being prepared if you have never been there before, or maybe you have and you just, want to have a strategy when you go in there. My first tip is to get there early. Try to get there when they open, because there's going to be, usually there's quite a few people there. And if you don't get there when it opens, they will get picked over. Sometimes they will bring out new bins throughout the day. I think that just depends also on your location and how they do things and the way they're moving things in and out throughout the day. But get there as early as you can. Get there when they open. My second tip is try to stay at least for a couple of hours, if not all day. People go there and they stay there all day, and honestly, you could stay there all day just because it takes a significant amount of time to dig through the bins and to find things, and it's just prepare to spend some time there, at least 2 to 3 hours minimum. So get there when they open, prepare to spend a couple hours there. Be very aware, third tip, of what you are wearing. Especially like if you're a girl and you have like a purse with you, you're gonna want to wear something that's comfortable, comfortable shoes. Some of them have the air conditioning on, some of them don't. So just be prepared for that. Maybe you want to take a jacket with you just in case. I would highly recommend either not bringing your purse in with you at all or wearing like a crossbody purse, because the last thing you want to have to do is try to keep up with a bag while you're digging through these huge bins. So if you need a bag, try to bring a crossbody purse, something that you can keep on you, because you're not going to want to leave your purse like in the cart or anything like that. You're not going to be wanting to hold it like a huge bag while you're trying to dig through stuff. So bring a crossbody bag with you. Try to wear like long t-shirts or stuff that covers you, because you're going to be like reaching and bending and digging, and your clothing is going to like move around on you, so you just kind of want to be aware of that. So try to wear like a long t-shirt, jeans, like leggings, workout pants, and tennis shoes. So my fourth tip for shopping at the Goodwill outlet would be to bring some either containers or bags with you to put the stuff that you get in. At mine, they do give you kind of trash bag type bags, clear trash bags, to kind of line your cart with, so that way whenever you're putting stuff into your cart, you can just take the bag out and go. However, they are not great quality bags, so if you have a lot of stuff in there, the bag could very well rip open if it's too heavy. So I would recommend bringing maybe plastic containers with you. I really like to carry IKEA bags with me just because they're really durable and they're super cheap. They're 99 cents at IKEA. So every time I go to IKEA, I try to pick up a few of those just to have in my car or have with me. I use them for tons of things. They're really good to take with you. So definitely take something that you can put your stuff in that you're going to be able to handle and carry to get it from the store to your car and then from your car to your house. So take some stuff with you. My fifth tip, my final tip, is to take your patience with you, because there's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of times, you have to just kind of wait to dig through a bin you want to dig through. If there's a lot of people there, you're going to be like kind of, rubbing up against people, and just try not to get frustrated. Try not to get frustrated, and try not to get overwhelmed by the outlet, especially if you have never been there before. I remember the first time I ever went to the Goodwill outlet, it was at an older one. They have since remodeled and moved locations, but this was a very old location of the Goodwill outlet, and it was not very clean at all. It was kind of gross. It's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Just be patient with people. Be patient with the people who work there, because they have to deal with a lot of stuff. Like I can't even imagine what they deal with on a daily basis. So just remember to be nice to the people who work there, and just the only thing you can do is dig one bin at a time. So try not to focus on all of everything. Pick one bin and just dig through that bin as much as you can, and then move on to the next one. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed, and maybe like the first time you go, if you just want to go and kind of look around and kind of get like the vibe for it, some of them will have rules. Mine do not have rules. However, I've seen online people posting videos and stuff that they have rules, so just kind of try and figure out like how it works at your specific location. If you do not know where your location is, you can probably call one of your local Goodwill stores and they'll be able to tell you. Like we have 3 here in South Carolina. There's one in Charleston, there's one in Columbia, and there's one in Greenville. There's also one in Charlotte, which is kind of on the border of South Carolina that I've been to. And a lot of them will, if they bring out new bins, they will ask for you to wait to where they bring out all the new bins, and then they let people start searching through them. So just kind of try to be aware of like the etiquette at your specific location, and try not to like jump ahead of yourself. And I hope these tips will help you in terms of shopping at the Goodwill outlet. If you have any questions, I shop there a lot, so if you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below for me, and I will try to answer. I answer every single one. Sometimes I don't get notifications for them, so give me like a day or so to find it. It might take me just a little while to find it. But I do answer every single question, and I love when you guys leave me questions. Your question might be, in the next video. So that's my video for today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I hope that you will give me a thumbs up. And if you are new, I hope that you will subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. Bye.